Hey, and welcome to Tiffany Talks Tarot. This one is all about the devil. And now the devil card is also one of the most feared cards in the tarot and gave it its fearsome reputation of the devil's picture book. But if you come with me right now, I'll just demystify the fears around that a little bit for you. Now, you may have seen and recognise those figures from earlier because they are the lovers, Adam and Eve. And it would be good to go back and watch the lovers card. Also, it'd be good to watch the High Priest card and the Magician card because they all figure in the devil. So what you have here is Adam and Eve chained instead of in that free will place of the lovers. But those chains are actually loose enough to take off. It's just the fear and the illusion created by the dark and the oppressiveness in this card which makes them feel like they can't, because they can't see it for themselves. So it's all about illusion and it's all about fear. Now, I would say it's probably just because fear is an illusion, so we could even just say this is about fear. If you look at his hands, he's holding a wand, but this wand is now black, representing unconsciousness, and it's lighting the end of the tail here, which is lighting the man's base instincts, his lower self. It's igniting his ego, it's igniting his desire. And now that might turn into an addiction. It could be sexual addiction, it could be gambling, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol. It could be being addicted to fear, it could be being addicted to the lower self, but it's the lower self reigning supreme in some way. And you can see here the woman has got the temptation there, and she's using that as part of a way to get security, which, you know, does not work because that is all an illusion. Now, if we look at the devil, he has the inverted pentagram, and as I said, in temperance, in the last one, any upward pointing triangle represents service to spirit. Any downward pointing triangle represents an abomination of spirit or anything above. All that matters is matter. And that's what you have here with the devil, who is Capricorn. It's all about the physical world. It's all about that. Nothing else matters as such. Now, in this sense, you can see the magician in a reversal. Like I said, the wand is now black and it's pointing downwards. And if you see let me see if I can do my Star Trek, the hand position of the devil there, it's the opposite to the High Priest. Again, it's a pointing downwards, saying there is nothing above. It's only below that really exists. So what you're seeing here is the dark side of the magician, as I was speaking before about if his passions overcame him, what would happen, and also the dark side of the High Priest, which is a tyrannical reign of fear and illusion to keep control and keep us stuck, insecurity, which is false. It's all completely false. The devil is a fallen angel called Lucifer, and Lucifer means light bringer. So the other side of this is that you can't really become aware of that, which you need to become aware of if you're not aware of it. In other words, when the devil card comes up, people are starting to become aware that there's a problem. You know, whatever was okay yesterday no longer is, and in that sense that's the beginning of your freedom. Okay, so if you want to know more about the devil, look up Capricorn or look up Saturn, which Saturn, the planet Saturn, sounds like Satan. So what you have there is, if you read about Saturn, you'll probably see the devil in quite an interesting and empowering manner, although it still might be a little bit hard to take in places like Saturn is. Anyway, we'll move on next to the Tower, and I hope to see you there. And I also hope to see you on one of my courses. Please see tiffanycrosara.com for online courses or face-to-face courses, and my online courses are almost face-to-face because we have Skype now, and it is done as a personal coaching situation, not just you being sent loads of email stuff to read and that's it. Okay, move on to Tower then, and see you there hopefully. Bye for now.